Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mengs, and I am busy editing not one, but two new videos regarding news for Fire Emblem 16. We have gotten so much information dumped on us. Holy shit, it's been too much to take in. I feel like all I'm doing is just sitting in front of the computer editing. But then I was notified of this very interesting thread over on the Fire Emblem subreddit made by a user named FannyBomb, who is posting spoilers right, left, and center regarding Three Houses, claiming that this person has someone on the inside who is feeding them information. Now, we have gotten fake leaks before. The Castlevania leaks jump to mind, where a person fabricated a lot of shit about Fire Emblem just to get attention. There is no way for me to verify if FannyBomb is legit or not, but this thread has blown up, and the user is replying to a lot of questions with a lot of detail. The one thing that makes me think this might not be true is that many of these leaks are simply too good to be true. Like, when you read through these leaks, it's like, holy shit, if this is true, Three Houses might just turn out to be the best game ever. So I'm just going to go through the leaks that I have read so far. I'm going to discuss them as if they are real. That doesn't mean I believe they are real, but I'm just going to, for the purposes of the narration, take these as they are fact and just review them and give my opinions on them, and I'll simply let you guys decide whether or not they are legit or not. We will probably find out pretty soon, considering we're getting so much information dumped on our heads regarding Three Houses. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys make up your own mind, but for now, we're gonna go through the leaks. Again, if you don't want spoilers, these are heavy spoilers about the game, so don't watch this if you fear that these might actually be legit and you don't want the story spoiled for you. I don't want to get spoiled either, but I think that it's my job as a Fire Emblem content creator to cover things such as these. And yeah, let's just start with the first one. So spoiler number one, there will be a time skip. We don't know how long it's gonna be. FannyBomb only said it's going to be a dramatic one, which definitely gives me Fire Emblem 4 vibes. This doesn't mean there will be children characters, and we don't know how long the time skip will be. Could be a couple of years, could be 20 years. There's also a bunch of other information dropping that makes me think that they've taken a lot of inspiration from Fire Emblem 4. Spoiler number two. Not every single character will be from the Academy. This was a major worry that a lot of people had going into Three Houses, that every single playable character would just come from the school. According to FannyBomb, there are several Shura-type characters, which means that there will be units that we recruit out in the field that will not be from the Academy. Maybe we'll be able to bring them back to the Academy and actually have them enroll. Spoiler number three. Fan service will be very subdued in this game. There won't be any Camillas or Tharias here. Manuela and Dorothea will be the closest thing we will get to real fan service. This is something that I think is going to make a lot of people really happy, and I think that having classy fan service is definitely the way to go. To be fair, Manuela and Dorothea are more than good enough for me. I don't really need any silly Camilla type characters. Spoiler number four, there will be a character sexier than RAPHAEL. FannyBomb says there's one particular character that I think the community will love. How can you be more sexy than RAPHAEL? I don't think this is possible. FannyBomb exposed. Spoiler number five, there will be a skinship type of mechanic in Three Houses, but it's not going to be face petting. FannyBomb describes it as classy lewd. Think high tea and intense staring. So we'll be able to have tea with our students. Fuck yeah. Don't you dare take this out, localization. Spoiler number six, Claude gains a Wyvern upon promotion. Wyvern Knight with a bow. Fuck yes. Apparently, the Wyvern has unique facial hair and is very flashy. Spoiler number seven. The crests have the ability to corrupt certain characters, turning them into monsters. FannyBomb did say this was potentially the case, so it's not a hard reveal, but I think we can pretty much assume it. There will be monsters in this game. Spoiler number 8. You will fight students from other classes, and they will die. So based on what school you pick, you will be fighting the other academies. There will be infighting. I suspected this all along. You'll actually be fighting and killing students from the other classes. Spoiler number 9. Beleth can just straight up date students, and there's absolutely nothing awkward about it whatsoever. The game doesn't even try to excuse it. It's just a straight on teacher-student relationship. No questions asked. Spoiler number 10. There are 4 different routes to pick from, and they don't converge. This means that the Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer are actually 3 separate paths, and they don't converge. And there is a 4th path, probably where you don't pick any class, similar to Please don't make it be like Regulation. But this means that there will be a lot of replay value to 3 houses. Spoiler number 11. Rhea will be recruitable. Rip my theory that she's evil. Rhea is actually recruitable. She will join later on in the game. She's not evil. Okay, I was wrong. Or maybe I wasn't. Maybe it's a twist. I don't know. Spoiler number 12. The maps seem very subpar. Not a big fan. Apparently though, according to Thannybomb, the story and characterization make up for most of them. So the story might be good, but the map design is apparently pretty shit. Kinda similar to Echoes. Spoiler number 13. There will be gay supports. Apparently, female Byleth has more gay supports than male Byleth, so I guess there are more lesbian supports than gay supports in this game. Spoiler number 14. Characters will change their designs and portraits when they promote. Kinda similar to Radiant Dawn. Spoiler number 15. Dimitri apparently suffers from a lot of trauma. He also loses an eye at some point in the story. When he promotes, he gains swords and the authority flag icon, but not a mount. Apparently, his story really based around his mental health issues, because his entire family was massacred. Spoiler number 16. Three Houses has major Jugdral plus Tellius vibes, and Edelgard is very similar to Micaiah. Spoiler number 17. Status effects and debuffs will make it back into the game. However, so will the restore stat, so we might actually get to cleanse away those stat debuffs. Fuck yes. Spoiler number 18. Edelgard, Dorothea, and Sothis are bisexual. Sothis is a unit, and you can marry her. Edelgard and Dorothea being bisexual though. Nice. Spoiler number 19. Byleth can date Manuela. Even if we're unsure whether or not she'll be a playable character or not, you definitely can marry and date her. Spoiler number 20. Edelgard will promote to a class similar to the Baron. She'll get access, armor, and authority. This very much indicates that she will be an armored unit when she gets released in Heroes as well. Spoiler number 21. You can recruit one character from another house. However, not a lord. So if you pick the Black Eagles, Edelgard is your lord. You will not get Claude or Dimitri, but you can pick one lord from one of the other houses. Spoiler number 22. All of part 1 of the game will take place in the Academy. Apparently, the monastery will die down in relevance as the game progresses. It's going to be very pivotal to the early game, but as you move into the end game, the monastery is going to be less and less important. Spoiler number 23. Random battles and skirmishes will be a thing, which hints that grinding could be a possibility. Now, I certainly hope we won't be able to grind to our heart's content. I always felt like this ruined Fire Emblem a little bit for me, so I hope that if there are random skirmishes, they're limited in nature. Kind of like how they were in Conquest with, like, you got the base invasions, but they were limited events that you could only do a couple times. I don't think that this will be the case, though. It seems like allowing players to grind freely is very much the new norm, but I can dream, right? Spoiler 24. Dorothea is confirmed to be the dancer. However, Manuela can teach any of your students the sing skill, which will refresh units. However, you can only have one singer in your army at a time. Spoiler 25. Canto and rescuing will make it back as a skill. Spoiler 26. The old man we see in the trailer is Byleth's relative. He is one of the 10 heroes, and he wields a sword called the Sword of Creation. Now, my initial response to these spoilers is, they seem too good to be true. When something is too good to be true, it's most often the case. If this ends up being fact, then I think Three Houses might be one of the best games ever. It seems to have incorporated a lot of elements from Jugdral, from Tellius. There's even like a Holy Blood system. So many good news. It could, of course, be that Thannybomb is selectively leaking the best bits and withholding the bad ones. There might still be aspects of Three Houses that we probably will not like at all. Yeah, I remain on the skeptical side, but I will pose a few arguments in favor of Thannybomb. Unlike the Castlevania leaks, who were posted by some random nobody who clearly just wanted attention, it was very obvious, because when I responded to them, they sort of had like a fangasm moment where I go like, oh my god, Mangs noticed me. And that was like the first big red flag, and I even stated this in my Castlevania video, that I don't think these leaks are real. Thannybomb has been around on Reddit since 2017. They have acquired a fair bit of karma, and has also been frequently posting on the Fire Emblem subreddit. If it turns out that Tiny Bomb is just a liar that lies for attention, then they will probably be shunned from the Fire Emblem community and lose a lot of their credibility, which means that they have a lot more to lose than this random nobody that leaked the Castlevania edits. I also decided to go and check up Tiny Bomb's posting history just to see what kind of a poster they are, and I don't get troll vibes from this account at all. Seems like a really well-formulated and reasonable person, in my opinion, so if it is a troll that is just posting lies for attention, then, you know, they fooled us, that's for sure. So, personally, I want to believe that Tiny Bomb is being honest, but the leaks just seem too good to be true for me, but it's still fun to cover them. So, what do you think about these leaks? Do you think they're legit? Do you think they're fake? We're probably gonna find out pretty soon if they are or not, because we get information dumped on us almost daily, it seems, so it should be possible for us to validate these leaks very soon, I think. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you want me to cover more spoilers posted by Tiny Bomb? Let me know in the comments as well. Or would you like me to focus solely on news that actually come from real sources? I do think it's fun to cover spoilers, which is why I like making videos about it, even though I'm aware that they may not be real. And what's also fun is, if this actually turns out to be legit, we know that Tiny Bomb has someone on the inside, and we know that further leaks from Tiny Bomb will actually be legit, and that's actually very exciting. So that's definitely a user I would follow in the future, if it turns out that this is correct. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mengs. Leave a like and a comment on this video, and I shall see you guys very, very soon, because 2 new videos about Treehouse's news is coming out very soon.